All right, y'all. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm King Tyson. Don't forget to like and subscribe, like I always say y'all to do in the beginning or the end of my videos. Check it out. Before we start, write me at KingTyson713@yahoo.com if you want my advice about something, you want my opinion about something, or if you got ideas for the next video. Write me at KingTyson713@yahoo.com. I will try to get back to you as quickly as possible. This is free. I don't charge y'all for that. Just hit me up, KingTyson713@yahoo.com. Also, I got a lot of videos on my YouTube channel, y'all. If y'all like this content, go to my other videos. Go to the video tab section of this YouTube channel. Read the titles. If there's a title that you like, that you're interested in, click it, watch it, give me some feedback. Give me some feedback. Do you agree with me or do you not agree with me? I would love to hear what y'all got to say, because listen, y'all, these are all from my opinions, y'all. I'm not saying I'm right about every situation. It could be something that I could miss in my thoughts, and you might say, you know what, Tyson, you didn't think about this. You know, I'm all for it, or you could not agree with me at all. You know what I mean? I'm here for it. So listen, let's get on with the video. I want to say something. I want to keep it real about what we signed up for when we get into dealing with people when it comes to relationships, or just dealing with people, period. And the reason why there's a overturn of relationships, there's a large percentage of, in our community, of black men against black women, and vice versa. Because we got to realize what we signed up for, and we got to take some accountability. Y'all know on this channel, I keep it real. I keep it real with my brothers, and I keep it real with my sisters. That's how I do. I don't cater to one particular species. I don't she doesn't species. I don't cater to just men. I don't cater to just women. I am for both. I'm a neutral party. I just go off of my experiences of my life, and I want y'all to understand where y'all can relate it towards to you all, and then hopefully it can help y'all. If I help one person, I'm good. So listen, check it out. We got to take some self-accountability of what we put ourselves through. The divide of black men and black women and vice versa goes something like this. It's like black women are single and they're blaming black men for, you know, creating kids and becoming deadbeat fathers. Not all black men. I'm just saying these are some of the things that black women are saying. They're saying that brothers are just getting with women, just want to sleep with women, get a husband treatment, but don't want to commit. You know, you got black women saying that brothers are not providing and just want to do 50-50. You got, on the other hand, you got brothers saying that black women don't want to be told anything. Black women want to be their own boss. They are, I don't want to use the word trifling, but I'm going to say a lot of brothers are saying that black women attitude. Brothers are also saying that black women nowadays are starting to get to where they doggish. They just as doggish as the men that they saying are dogging them out. Black women are living in this fairy tale of what the ideal man is, and that still ain't good enough. Black women don't submit. These are things that black men are saying about black women. Black women are saying that Black men are not leading properly. These are all things that's keeping us divided. And I say is that we need to take some self-accountability. Look at ourselves. And who are we choosing? And before you choose, you need to see what you're up against. You need to understand what you're up against. And you didn't take the time to catch the red flags. Let me break this down to y'all some more, right? Listen, you as a black woman, I tell all my sisters on this channel, I say before you meet, not even before you meet, when you meet a guy and you're interested in taking things, you wouldn't mind taking things further. I tell every black woman on my YouTube channel, get the brother's name, first and last name, and you do a background check on this brother. Because you might have some brothers that are married. You might have some brothers that, even though he might have a criminal past, it depends on what he has on his past that kind of might deter you when it comes to things like, being a pedophile, domestic violence towards women. Those things are things you need to make sure that you look out for when you're doing a background check. I always tell women, black women, do a background check. Now, I know, but brother, sometimes we fall short. We get into a little trouble when we're younger or whatever. It happens. But things like being a pedophile, messing with kids, domestic violence, beating on women and stuff like that, these are things that can affect the woman. So, ladies, this is the reason why you need to do a background check. That's the first thing. The second thing is, ladies, you need to, because I'm telling y'all now what the issues are, and I'm telling you how to correct them. This is for brothers and sisters. I'm telling you how to correct the issues where you can find better results for you. See, people all day long in these YouTube channels, they talk about how black men are, or they talk about how black women are. We all can point at the problem, but we can't point at the solution. So on this video, I'm giving y'all the actual solution. First thing is, black women, what you need to do, background check. Once you feel like the brother passed the background check, that's for you what you can deal with, right? Is he married? That's also part of the background check. Is he married? Now, if you see that he's married, you go through everything is public records. You might have to pay some money for all this stuff, but you want to see. Go through the paperwork. What was the reason why for the divorce? Is he still divorced? Did they go through the process? But did you see a divorce paperwork? The brother could still be married, even though the divorce hasn't been finalized. You need to see, as the divorce been finalized, does the brother bring up that he was married before? You don't bring this up. You decide to go forward, and then you find out the brother's married. Now you crushed. But if you would have did the investigation in the beginning, you would have seen that this brother was married. Even though he's saying he's separated, why haven't you got a divorce yet? These are things that women put themselves into that could have saved them a lot of headache from the beginning. Also, ladies, the 3 bare necessities that a man must have: a vehicle, a job, his own place. It don't matter what type of vehicle. It don't matter where he lives at. Does he have his own place, vehicle, and job? A lot of y'all still get with a man who don't have 2 of the 3 things, don't have 1 of the 3 things, don't have any of the 3 things, but y'all still get in a relationship with this man and wonder why you have issues with he can't get his shit together. Then, God forbid, you get a baby involved. So when you met this man, he already didn't have the 3 necessities. So you get with a baby, you have a baby with this guy, and you're mad because You feel like he can't lead the household. Well, if he can't lead his own household, if he don't have his own household to lead, why would you expect him to lead your household? It don't make sense. These are things that y'all could have seen the signs, but you ignored them. So don't come blaming black men because of the men you chose. And you blame all black men and say black men are not providers and they don't have their shit together financially. No, there's plenty of black men who got our shit together and can provide. But you're choosing to choose a guy who don't have just the 3 bare necessities. He's not gonna be a leader if he don't have the 3 necessities. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna be, that's not the type of man you chose. That's not the type of man he's gonna be. He's gonna be the man that you're gonna have to be the one who carries the load financially. You're gonna be the one that probably have to make all the decisions when it comes to things financially, because he doesn't have that in him. Because when you met him, he didn't have that in him. And y'all could pursue the relationship further. Y'all ignore that. Then you get a baby, and then there's more problems on top of that. These are some of the things that I'm saying how to correct the issue moving forward. Brothers, only you, my brothers. You dating a woman. No, you first start talking to a woman and she's automatically clingy, automatically talking about she's in love. Now you thinking it's attractive. You thinking it's cool, it's sweet. Like, damn, I got a female that's all on me. You know what I'm saying? She doing this and she doing that. She looking out for me. She giving me all the sex I want to. She clingy, but I think it's cute. Until it ain't cute no more. Till it's getting on your nerves. Normally, a person who is mentally unstable, they cling to people really, really fast. Because they looking for some type of acceptance. It ain't cute no more when it's overbearing and it's too much for you. And by this time, you done already dealt with it. Ain't no stopping it. Then you start wanting to be with your family, be with your friends, and she acting a damn fool because you want to be with your family, be around your family, be with your friends, be with your partners. She don't like it. She trying to come in. You got a sister. She trying to come in and destroy your relationship with your family, with your homies, because she's too clingy. She's not close with her family. These are signs that we have to check out and not ignore. You get with a woman, fellas. You don't use protection. Y'all not even together in a relationship. You just a sex thing. You ain't committing to her. She's okay with not being y'all not being committed, as long as she's getting the sex from you. And you like, okay, well, cool. She ain't no commitment. I'm gonna just go sex with her and do my thing and have my roster where I have sex with the females too. But guess what? You get this woman pregnant. Now that's one child out of wedlock, a female that you really just you really don't kick it with her like that, but only to have sex with. So now that you got her pregnant, she's not gonna have an abortion. She's gonna keep the baby. Now you furious at her for keeping the baby because it's a woman that you know you wouldn't want to be in a relationship with. You're just a female you just want to sleep with. Now she got a baby. This creates deadbeat fathers, ladies and gentlemen. This creates deadbeat fathers. Because the man is mad because you decided to keep the baby and he wanted you to have an abortion. She don't want to keep she wants to keep the baby. And ladies, you didn't know what type of man you got pregnant. This was just a man you sleeping with no commitment. You got to understand this. Most husband and wives who go through a divorce and they got kids, those fathers, those ex-husbands normally are good fathers. Because this is a man who got down on one knee, proposed to you, married you, loved you, cared for you. And if I had kids and y'all break up, he's still gonna be there for those kids. Because he was there for the kids before y'all broke up. Or this is a guy that you was in a long-term relationship with, that y'all had kids, even though y'all didn't get married, he's gonna be a father. Normally those men are great fathers. These are great fathers. This stops deadbeat fathers. When you have sex, ladies and gentlemen, with each other, and y'all get pregnant within the first couple of months, you really don't even know the person. This creates deadbeat fathers. Because y'all fighting because neither one person didn't want to have a baby. More likely the man didn't. Because when we typically want to have babies with women, it'd only be a woman that we wouldn't mind marrying or a woman we're in a long-term relationship. These are the women we want to have kids with. We don't want to have kids with women that are flings. And this is what I want my ladies to understand. So you think that you had a baby with a guy you start dealing with a couple of months and you think he's going to be a stand-up father. 9 times out of 10, he don't. There's always exceptions to the rules. Some men will do because some men understand that, hey, I helped create this baby. I'm gonna be a man. But a lot of times they don't. This is what the divide comes in at. So these women that get pregnant by these guys that was not in relationships with, 9 times out of 10, they get with they have sex with these guys, get a baby, right? And these guys, they feud with each other, not on good terms because the baby's involved. And then you take that and you apply that to every other man, every other black man, and feel like all the men are these deadbeats. This is why we're creating so many single mothers. And it's not just on the black woman, it's on the black man too, because brothers, as we need to have better restraint on who we stick our dick in. We gotta stop, brothers. We gotta stop sticking our dick in everything that with every woman who's allowing us to stick our dick in them, because we are creating broken homes. I'm gonna get on you, brothers, who got a lot of kids and a lot of baby mamas. I gotta say that you gotta know what you creating broken families. Now, when you get with a single mother who got, even myself, when you get with single women who have kids, you stepping up into the role of being not necessarily a stepfather, but you stepping into the role of some type of father figure, whether you want to or not, because you decide to deal with this woman. So you got to know what you're up against. You got to deal with, where's your kid's father? Are they still in life? Or the kid's life? Do they still want to get back with your girl, which is the baby mama? You got to deal with a lot of stuff. Are you willing to deal with that? Are you willing to put up with that? Ladies, are you willing to put up when you dating a guy and he might got a baby mama that's an issue? Are you willing to deal with all that? There's a lot of things that we gotta ask ourselves that we put up with, because we're not doing a full investigation of finding out these things before we get ourselves into a relationship. We good to have sex with each other. One thing about black people, we know how to put it down in the bedroom. That ain't never been an issue with black people. But when we start peeping the red flags and peeping the signs, we ignore them because this person making us feel good sexually. We got to know what we up against. Brothers, I tell my brothers, when it comes to finances, you want to be better financially, if you don't go to college, I tell my brothers all the time, and you follow my video, I always say, brothers, you want to make you some legal, legit money, get you a trade. If you don't want to go to college, get you a trade. It don't take that long to get a certificate in a trade, and you can make plenty money. This is how you stop you working dead-end jobs. So these women, they got to be talking about you. You broke. You ain't making no money. You too old not to make money. Get you a trade, brothers. It ain't hard. There's plenty of trades out there. I always preach this on my YouTube channel. I tell any brothers, get you a trade. You can really make you some money. Provide for your family. Brothers, you get you a pretty woman. You got to understand what you're putting up with. A pretty woman, especially, she's very, very pretty. She's very attractive. Just like you find her attractive and she's very pretty, it's going to be plenty of men who find her very attractive and be very pretty. So if you got you a pretty woman, you can't be insecure, brothers. You got to know she's going to get talked to all the time. But brothers, if you got confidence in yourself and how you bring it to the table, you ain't got to worry about that woman stepping out on you. See, you got to know what you up against when you make the decisions and dealing with people. A lot of us lie to ourselves. If you are insecure, you do not need to get you a pretty woman, fellas. Also, too, with a pretty woman comes high maintenance. So are you willing to are you willing to put up with, you gotta start going on dates more. You might start buying more gifts. Pretty woman is pretty privileged. She's used to getting pretty privileged. So you gotta be willing to put up with all that. She's gonna be a little spoiled because she used to guys spoiling her in the past. Things we gotta put up with. Ladies, you dealing with a guy, okay? You dealing with the bad boy type. Dude, that's a street dude. Okay, cool with that. Are you willing to put up with the brother who, he in the streets? He go to jail, in and out of jail. You have a kid with him. Is he gonna be here for your kid to grow up? He getting caught up in street beefs, shit with the police. Is he gonna be in jail? Is he gonna still be here? But you decide to have a baby with him. These are things that, in reality, people put themselves through. And then when the shit don't play out in your head like you think it is, you want to blame the whole race. You want to blame all black men. You can't do that because of the choices that you made. Okay, you don't want to choose a square dude, ladies. You don't want to choose a square dude. This guy's corny. This guy's lame. You don't want to choose that guy. This and that. You want to choose a street dude. Okay, cool. Choose a brother in the streets. I did dabble in the streets a little bit back in the day when I was younger. Okay, you choose, but you got to understand what it comes with. Brother might not be with you all the time because he out in the street trying to make money, make moves, make this until he get himself caught up. You willing to put up with that? These are things you gotta ask yourself. We will be in a lot of better positions if we understand what we putting up with and the red flags beforehand. And we blame the black man. We blame the black women. Fellas, a lot of times y'all pick women who y'all know got whole ways. Then you get mad when a hoe being a hoe. You picked her. Sometimes sometimes brothers have babies with her. You picked them. We gotta understand what it is, y'all. We gotta keep it real with each other. This is how we fix the solution. Understanding what you're dealing with before you move further on with this person. If you cool with it, then ride it on out, have it fold. But if it's some things that you know you can't deal with, then move on. I want to see our people do better. I want to see our people be in better positions. I want to see our people be in committed relationships. But a lot of us want commitment in the wrong people. And that's the reason why our shit don't work. So we can't blame black men and we can't blame black women. The reason why shit don't work when we decide to put ourselves in that situation, which we could have had an out in the beginning. But y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm King Tyson. Peace and blessings. One love. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. See y'all in the next round. Later.